Welcome back to our channel, where we update the thrilling stories, shocking secrets, and unexpected developments in the Beyond the Gate series. Let's explore with us the whole truth behind the complicated relationships, the elaborately concealed conspiracies, and especially the biggest shock that Chelsea just faced when discovering Madison's true face. The story below will definitely make you unable to take your eyes off. Chelsea once thought that she had found the perfect person to lean on, someone who gave her a new and attractive feeling after all the pain she had experienced. That was Madison, the woman who always appeared with a charming appearance, irresistible confidence, and enchanting words. Madison gradually won Chelsea's trust, making her feel like she was reborn, loved, and entering a completely new chapter of her life. However, all of that was just a curtain that Madison had built, hiding a dark past that if she had known, Chelsea would have never stepped into. During the time she was with Madison, Chelsea always felt that something was wrong, even though Madison always appeared perfect. Even though everything around them was like a delicately arranged love story. But then small signs began to appear, little by little, like pieces of a horrifying picture that was gradually revealed. Chelsea accidentally overheard secret phone calls, discovered hidden documents, and then pieces of Madison's past appeared one by one, leaving her stunned and unable to believe her eyes. It turned out that Madison was not the person she showed Chelsea. Madison had been involved in a series of serious incidents in the past that she had deliberately erased all traces of. Scandals involving fraud, criminal charges, and even a mysterious missing person case that Madison was suspected of being directly involved in. She had used powerful relationships and legal loopholes to escape, creating a completely new identity and appearing to Chelsea as a flawless person. Chelsea felt cold all over as she read through reports, documents, and even testimonies from witnesses who knew Madison. The truth was too cruel, too dangerous to ignore. Chelsea realized that she had been drawn into a game that was much more dangerous than she had ever imagined. Madison was not only a liar but also a manipulative person. So dangerous that she could destroy anyone who dared to stand in her way. In a moment of panic and utter disappointment, Chelsea suddenly remembered Alison, the person who had loved her sincerely. The person who had been the most peaceful place to rest, but she had unintentionally abandoned. When she was with Madison, Chelsea thought she had grown up and found a more valuable relationship. But it was all an illusion. Now, when Madison's mask fell off, Chelsea realized the sincerity that Alison had given her, and understood that in this world, it is not easy to find someone who loves you without calculation. Chelsea decided to leave Madison, without an explanation, without a farewell look. She packed up everything, shook off that fake relationship, and began her journey to find Alison again. Chelsea knew clearly that, after all the pain she caused, Alison might not want to see her again. But that did not make her falter. Chelsea understood that only by facing her mistakes and the truth would she have a chance to be forgiven and start over. The journey to find Alison was not easy, because Alison had left the city after the shock of being abandoned by Chelsea. Alison disappeared from familiar places, cut off contact with everyone, chose a closed life, far away from all the relationships that had hurt her. Chelsea had to go through each old address, ask acquaintances, and piece together every small clue to find out where Alison was. The deeper she went into that journey, the more Chelsea realized that her feelings for Alison had never faded, and were even stronger than before. Memories of the past flooded Chelsea's mind like a slow-motion film, every happy moment, every time Alison sacrificed for her, every word of love that was so true it hurt. Chelsea painfully realized that she had been too blind, having given up everything just for a temporary illusion that Madison brought. She told herself, if she had the chance this time, she would never lose Alison again. After many days of searching, Chelsea finally found Alison living in a peaceful suburb, where she started her life again, away from the noise and old wounds. Standing in front of Alison's house, Chelsea's heart was pounding. So many emotions rushed in at once: excitement, fear, anticipation, and regret mixed together, making her almost suffocate. But Chelsea knew, she couldn't turn her back again, couldn't miss the only chance to fix her mistake. Chelsea stepped forward, carrying all her sincerity and what was left of the love she had lost. She understands that it will not be easy for Alison to forgive, to let things go back to the way they were, but as long as Alison is still there, and gives her a chance to explain, Chelsea will do everything to prove that she is changed, that her feelings are real. That her mistake is the most painful lesson but also the biggest motivation for her to be determined to hold on to happiness this time. Chelsea's story is the clearest proof that sometimes we have to make trade-offs, stumble, and suffer to realize the true value of love, who is worthy of us fighting and preserving. Chelsea understands that the past cannot be changed, but the future lies in the hands of those who dare to face the truth, dare to admit mistakes and dare to fix them. Will Alison open her heart to forgive Chelsea? Will Chelsea be able to heal the old wounds and rebuild the lost relationship? The next developments will certainly have more surprises and drama. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our channel to update the most attractive details in Beyond the Gates. Thank you for watching.